Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing another get ready with me video, and this is featuring my current everyday summer makeup routine. So I only wear makeup when I work or when I film videos, but this is what I've been doing lately. So the very first thing I'm doing is priming my skin with the 7 Seconds Makeup Booster, and I am really liking this. I actually got it in my iMovie box, and I really like it because the formula is really nice and light, and I feel like it really brightens up my skin. For foundation, I've been really loving my Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation. My skin has been kind of mad at me lately, I'm not really sure why, so this gives really good coverage, and I'm just dotting that all over my skin. And then to blend it in, I'm just using a Real Techniques blending brush. And before I start blending in my foundation, I like to spray my brush with some of the Urban Decay All Nighter spray, and I feel like it makes my foundation blend a lot nicer. For concealer, I'm using the Hard Candy Glamouflage Concealer because literally nothing else is going to cover my horrendous under eye circles. I've been going to bed at like 3 in the morning every single night, and I don't even know how that even happens. But I'm just covering my under eye circles up with that. So for powder, I'm starting off with the Tarte Loose Powder, and this is just a little sample that I got at Sephora as one of my little perks or something like that. And I'm just using a fluffy brush to put that on my under eye area, and this really helps keep the concealer in place because I usually have a hard time with it creasing, but this helps a lot. And then for the rest of my face, I'm just using my Maybelline Fit Me powder, and this is also going to add a little bit more coverage, so I'm just dusting that all over my face with a powder brush. And then to help with some of the shinier spots on my face, I'm using the CoverGirl True Magic, and I'm just using the little sponge to kind of dab it onto my face, and this is seriously amazing. This is one of my summer holy grail products. It really gets rid of the shininess. And then to contour my face a little bit, I'm just using the NYC Bronzer in Sunny, and I'm just using a stippling brush, and I'm just contouring my cheeks, my forehead, as well as my jawline a little bit. And now onto one of my favorite parts of my makeup routine. This is the NYX Rouge Cream Blush in the color Hot Pink, and let me tell you, the name does not lie. It is so bright and so hot pink, so I'm just applying that with one of my Sigma brushes. And then over top of that blush, I use another blush from the Too Faced A Few of My Favorite Things palette. This is one of my favorite palettes, it's awesome. So I'm just using the color Raindrops on Roses, and this is another really hot pink. So I'm just putting that right on top of the hot pink NYX blush. To highlight my cheekbones, I'm just using the Too Faced Candlelight Glow Highlighting Duo. I love this stuff, this is one of my favorite highlighters of all time. So moving on to the eyes, first I'm just going to be priming them like usual, and this is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. So for eyeshadow, I've been using my Too Faced Joy to the Girls palette, and this came out during the holidays. So the first color I'm taking is Powdered Sugar, and I'm just taking one of my Sigma fluffy brushes, and I'm just dusting that all over my lids, and this is just going to act as a base color. Then I'm taking the color Cookie Dough, which is just a matte brown color, and I'm just putting that in my crease. Then I'm taking the color Mulberry, and it's kind of like a purplish brown color, so I'm just popping that on the very outer part of my crease. Then I'm taking the color Spike the Punch, and this is a really pretty light pink color, so it's really going to brighten up your eyes, so I'm just putting that all over my lids. Alright, so I'm just leaving the eyeshadow for a second, and I'm just going to move on to my eyebrows. So I'm just filling them in with one of my NYC eyeliner pencils. So back to the eyeshadow, the next color I'm taking is Chestnut, and I'm just taking one of my fluffier eyeshadow brushes, and I'm putting that kind of on the very line of my crease, and this is just going to make it look a little bit deeper and add a little bit of depth.
Sweet, sweet melody.
This is one of my favorite eyeshadows for summer. It's a L'Oreal eyeshadow in Time Resist White, and I love it because it's shimmery, it's white, and it's waterproof. So I'm just putting that on the inner corners of my eyes, and this is really going to brighten it up a lot. And then I'm taking Powdered Sugar again, and I'm just using this as my brow bone highlight. So for mascara, I'm using Maybelline The Falsies in Waterproof, and let me tell you, this stuff does not come off at all. It's really, really good, and I love the way it makes my lashes look. They look super long and very voluptuous and amazing. So I'm just putting a couple coats of that on my top and bottom lashes. So moving on to my lips, this is another one of my favorite parts of my makeup routine. So I'm just taking the NYX Wonder Pencil in light and I'm just lining my lips. I'm doing this kind of messily, just kind of slapping the color on there, and this is going to mute out my lips so that my lipstick goes on a lot brighter. And then I'm taking my current all-time favorite lipstick. This is a NYX lipstick in the color Little Susie, and it's a very, very bright pink. So I'm just lightly dabbing it on the center of my lips as well as on like my Cupid's bow area of my lips. And then I'm just going to blend it out with my fingers just so the color isn't as bright, so it's more wearable for an everyday basis. Alright, so that is my current summer makeup routine. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you have an amazing day. I'll talk to you very soon. Love you guys. Bye.
To that sweet, sweet